Yes, everybody. We got part 2 of the Taylor Swift Red reaction. Here we are. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you check it out. That is a phenomenal start to an album. The first half of the album, I love it so much. I'm really excited for the second half because this is where the deep album cuts are at. This is where I really get to see Taylor Swift's artistry. So I'm really excited for that. All you need to know is that I'm so ready for this album. And if you want the full and uncut reaction, you got to sign up for the Patreon. It's the sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content. But honestly, just you watching really means a lot to me, and I really do mean that. With that said, no more talking. Let's get into the reaction. All right, we got track 17, which is The Moment I Knew, with an acoustic guitar and a piano. Nice.
Should have been there. Should have burst through the door with that. Baby, I'm right here, smile.
You should have been there. What a fucking start, man. What a start.
And it would have felt like a million little shining stars had just aligned.
Ooh.
Oh. I got my eye on the door, just waiting for you to walk in, but the time is ticking.
Oh my gosh, the picture that she is painting right now is like Picasso in his prime.
Ask me how I've been as I comb back through my memories.
And then the beat kind of built up a little bit. Ooh, where you at now?
And it was like slow motion.
We're not wasting no time. Got the shades on. We're not wasting no time. I like how she switches between keys. Like, it might be like she might start off with a minor key or a major key, vice versa, and then switch into the opposite one, which I think is pretty phenomenal.
Hours pass by. Now I just wanna be alone, but your close friends always seem to know when there's something really wrong.
Yo, she's really like, you know, putting me there with her.
And it was like slow motion. Standing there in my party dress in red.
When Taylor Swift talks about red and a dress, it's over. By the way, maroon is still on repeat. Dress is still on repeat. I notice whenever she mentions any sort of color, any shade of color, or when she talks about whatever she got the fuck on, like her fit, she's instantly gonna go crazy, I swear. Her fit on this album cover is crazy too. It's awesome. Oh yeah, let's go. Nah, that's tough.
You should have been here.
You're gonna get mad at me for pausing, but I have to. And what do you do when the one who means the most to you is the one who didn't show? Ooh.
It was like slow motion. Standing there in my party dress in red lipstick. And that was the moment I knew.
Ooh.
And said, I'm sorry I didn't make it. And I said, I'm sorry too. And that was the moment I knew.
Oh, man. A very emotional start right away. From listening to the first half of the album multiple times, there was definitely a lot of, I guess some of her fans would say sequencing issues. But me, personally, I think that was very intentional and purposeful, especially when talking about emotions like love and anything that has to do with the color red, like anger, love, sadness, etc., etc. I feel like the kind of all over the place approach and the sequencing of the album so far kind of it blends in well with the themes of the album and the substance that she's trying to portray to the listener. And from listening to 1989 pretty often since I first heard it for the first time, I noticed that the Taylor's version or the Bolt tracks are very intimate and a lot like slower pace, and I would not be mad at it if it was the same thing on this album. But again, from listening for the first half of the album, it's kind of all over the place, so we'll see what happens. Track 18 is Come Back, Be Here. Oh yeah, I love the guitar. Ooh. Ooh, oh, okay.
I was just about to
Ooh, the way she's playing with her voice right there. Oh, come on, let's go. Oh yeah. All right, gotta pause it because this thought is gonna leave my mind. Her band, I've been informed that she kind of keeps them around for like majority of her career. The drummer, amazing. The guitarist, amazing. I just found out that she plays guitar, which that is by itself is also pretty incredible. But like the way that her instrumentation and her production kind of just flow together, I think it's absolutely perfect. She has a lot of songs where she'll start off in like a kind of like in a minor key, and then she'll switch to its relative major. That's kind of like some nerd stuff right there. But pretty much she switches from a sad feeling into a happy feeling, a not more uplifting feeling, back to the sad. She does a good job of blending keys, is what I'm trying to say. I try to not get nerdy on these videos, but I had to right there because I really do pay attention to kind of like her song structures, and I think it's pretty cool. And plus her songwriting on top of it, phenomenal. She has a lot of music where you could just vibe to. Ooh. Those claps. You see how she switches the tempo right here too? Adds a little bit more of a percussive element. Yo, I just want to drive and listen to this song. No destination. Just get lost in the music. Ooh. The backing vocals, let's go. Let's go, Taylor. Is she from New York? Oh, that was cool. Woo. Come back. Oh yeah. And her songwriting, she really knows how to portray a feeling and really kind of get you to how she's feeling. Let's see where she's from. Taylor Swift from... Oh, from PA. Why did I think she was from New York? Huh. She mentions New York a lot in her music. I definitely got to figure out that correlation. But I definitely noticed that she mentions New York a lot. But she's from PA. That makes somewhat... I mean, honestly, that doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, she definitely needs a... Because of how fire her bridges are, she needs her own bridge in PA. Like, she's definitely due for one. But yeah, a lot of the songwriting so far is kind of reminiscent to... I shouldn't even say that. It's very comparable to the first half of this album, is what I should probably say better without getting any backlash. I'm really liking how she can continuously put out music that kind of fits the same realm, but it's still different at the same time. Like, we've heard a heartbreak song from her already. We've heard like a lovey-dovey song from her already, but she does it in a way that's continuously different, whether that be by her production or her slick writing or kind of her playful style sometimes. And again, switching between different keys also is a big factor in terms of her music and how we're able to just vibe out to it. And again, her bridges. I try not to pause it because people get mad at me when I pause it, but I have to because of copyright issues sometimes. Some channels can get away with it. Unfortunately, I haven't been a channel who's been able to get away with it that often, but I'll try not to. But so far, the first two tracks off the second half of the album, we're getting a little bit more of the intimate side, and I'm liking that from Taylor. I can really, get a good sense of her artistry. Because I feel like the first half of the album is her artistry, but she also got to cater to the fans who are the casual listeners who just want the radio hits as well. But I feel like when you come out with the deluxe, you come out with the boat tracks, you can really get more into, this is what I really wanted to put out in the first place. So with that said, track 3, Girl at Home.
Don't look at me, you got a girl at home and everybody knows that.
Very strong start. Oh, you got a little bit of vibe shift. Woo. When she said fine, the way she said fine and then no ones, like the way she just kind of went up there, very subtle vocals, man. She got it. She's like a sneaky vocalist when it comes to her music. After the first two concert videos that I saw her that I reacted to, Don't Blame Me and I'm blanking out. The other one that kind of sounds like a gospel song from the Reputation album. I'm blanking out, and it sucks because I listen to that song all the time. But if you've seen those two reactions, I can obviously tell vocally in her live performance she's amazing. But in her music, it kind of flies under the radar just a little bit. But when you really pay attention, you can hear it, and it was prevalent right there. Oh. Ooh. She drew out the beat. It's got like a dance feel to it, but also a little bit of a sad connotation. Damn. Ooh, that I heard that. Yo, when I think it's gonna get even higher, she draws it out and then brings it back in. There's like subtle sounds. Huh. Oh, that was a nice touch to the song right there. That specific part of the song was very addicting. That was very addicting. That was a little cool, kind of playful track. She's a girl's girl, man. I mean, what can I say? I'm a guy, so I can't really speak too much about that track. But she's a girl's girl. And, ooh, State of Grace acoustic version. Yo, I've been listening to State of Grace pretty often since I first heard it the first time. I love State of Grace, so I'm not going to even waste no more time. Let's get into that one. Acoustic version. I usually play electric guitar pretty often. That's like my go-to. But I have an acoustic guitar that I play as well, but not often. But ever since Taylor Swift. I'm walking fast through the traffic lights. Busy streets and busy. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Just like my heart just got filled. Goosebumps, hair on my arm standing up. That, oh wow, acoustic versions of songs that I love are usually pretty fire, and I don't doubt that she will mess this up. I don't doubt that. I just know it's gonna be phenomenal. Come on. I'm gonna try not to sing along either. Oh. See what I mean by like the deluxe tracks being a little bit more intimate and she can really show herself, her artistry? Let's go. Yo, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. We can end the reaction right here. Honestly, I want to play this 100 times in a row. Yo, I'm gonna mute my mic and sing along because I have to. Bro, if I can have my mic muted the entire song and just sing along, I would. But I know it would look boring if I just muted my mic. I like the kind of like thumping in the beat too. It really adds a little bit more feel to it. She needs to release more acoustic versions of her most popular songs. I'm trying not to sing along, man. Yo, this is tough to not sing to, but wait till I listen to Enchanted or Love Story when it's time for those reactions. Ooh, let's go. So there's some full chords and then they kind of pluck each string individually. I like how, so it wasn't just only the acoustic guitar, they added like a little bit of a thumping in the beat right there. Very like it does give a very fall and wintry vibe, especially with the cover art being right there. Again, that fit is pretty cool. Like that hat is honestly really awesome with the ring on her finger. Ooh man, she put it on for real. But yeah, State of Grace is one of those songs I've been listening to very, very often. Listening to Red a lot. I Knew You Were Trouble. I Almost Do. Sometimes We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. But if you saw the story in part 1, you know why. The last time was honestly, oh, that was awesome. That was pretty good too. Honestly, dude, not too long ago, I haven't played my PS5 in a very long time. My friends were like, yo, hop on. They were taking forever to hop on. And I ended up just let's call it just playing some music through my PS5, and Taylor Swift came on from my library, like from the songs that I reacted to. And Enchanted I had on repeat forever, bro. The drums on that is crazy. Anyways, track 21, which is Ronan. Oh, that gets hard, man. Her instrumentation doesn't get speak about enough. Like, I know her fans talk about her songwriting a lot, which is honestly off the charts, but honestly, like, her band as well.
I remember your bare feet down the hallway. I remember your little laugh. Race cars on the kitchen floor. Plastic dinosaurs.
I mean,
I love you to the moon and back.
Right when I said, yeah, her songwriting is off the charts, but so is her band. Nah, like her songwriting just starting off this track too. Whoosh, wow. Crazy.
You fought it hard like an army guy. Remember I leaned in and whispered to you.
Oh.
Come on, baby, with me, we're gonna fly away.
Ooh, I like that right there.
You were my best for years.
Ooh.
Crying and screaming.
Oh man, this is one of those songs you close your eyes to. Let the music carry you away.
About a beautiful boy who died, and it's about to be Halloween.
Oh man.
Be anything.
I was about to say there's like another there's another like meaning to this. Taylor Swift Ronan meaning right there. Yeah, it's based on the blog of my Thompson. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was getting to like a real kind of thing. Yeah, this is a very sad song. Ooh.
You wanted if you were still here. I remember the last day when I kissed your face and whispered in your ear.
Oh man, I'm sad as hell now.
Out of this curtained room in this hospital gray, we'll just disappear.
Oh man.
Come on, baby, with me, we're gonna fly away.
I'm gonna need some time to like compose myself right now. Yo, I'm not okay right now.
If I kept the hand-me-downs you won't grow into, and what if I really thought some miracle would see us through?
She said, and what if I kept the hand-me-downs you won't grow into? Bro, oh my gosh, my heart is heavy right now.
Moment with you.
Oh, you heard the breath in her voice?
Come on, baby, with me, we're gonna fly away from here.
Alright, after this song, Taylor Swift can never do no wrong, in my opinion. That was a very, very sad listen. A great song, but given the story, and I just searched up, it was a real story of a boy who died from cancer. That is very unfortunate, very sad, and this kind of like tribute song to him. In my opinion, Taylor Swift can never do no wrong. And I understand now why everybody really rocks with Taylor as a person, because even as a, like, as celebrities, you don't really know them. Like they could be the nicest person in the world, but you don't know them personally. But Taylor Swift has done enough to kind of show who she is, like genuinely. Like it no longer seems like a front to me. I can definitely see like the appeal as to why everybody really rocks with Taylor. Because after this song, Ronan, yeah, man, that was very sad. I was holding myself together because those kind of battles, man, they suck. They suck, man. All right, let's try to get into a different vibe now. Track 22, which is Better Man. See, it's a lot less poppy the second half. It's a lot more stripped back, acoustic guitars.
I know I'm probably better off on my own.
Damn.
Loving a man who didn't know what he had when he had it.
Ooh, she's getting it off right here.
I could forget when it was magic.
Line for line, she just keeps going.
I wish it wasn't 4 a.m. Standing in the mirror saying to myself, you know you had to do it. I know. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again, but I just miss you and I just wish you were a better man.
This one has a little bit more of a country feel to it, and I like it. I've just barely started getting into country music within the last year and a half, and I don't have too many country songs on my playlist, but the ones I do have, I really do love. And I do know Taylor Swift has some background in country. So like this, I can kind of feel like some of the elements in here, and I really like it. Oh my gosh. The way she knows how to like bring some more like oomph to a song out of nowhere is awesome. She even switched her delivery here. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, I love this one a lot. You can hear the drums in the background too doing their thing. Oh wait, this is what I gotta wait. Ooh, she's talking to you.
We might still be in love if you were a better man. You would have been the one if you were a better man.
Build it up, build it up.
Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again.
Lighters in the sky, let's go. I can hear her background vocals right there. Nice touch. I rock with it heavy. I love that one. Better Man, definitely one of my more favorite ones so far. I love it a lot. I mean, this State of Grace, the moment, I don't know. I don't know why I keep trying to pick like some of my favorite songs like right after I listen to them. I should stop doing that, especially after like when I listen to the album multiple times. I'm like, oh yeah, this one is definitely slept on. But I really love that one from top to bottom. Just everything about Better Man was phenomenal. I'm noticing too, the sequencing is a little bit more kind of it's a lot more cohesive. It's a lot more fluid. It doesn't really follow the same structure as the first half of the album, because the first half of the album was kind of like up, down, side to side, left, right. You know what I'm saying? It was like all over the place with emotions and tempo and kind of the feeling of the song. And over here, it's a little bit more intimate. It's a lot more slowed down. Again, there's some tracks that might be a little bit more upbeat, but they still fall into the realm. If you were to put this in a playlist, it would kind of still kind of flow pretty smoothly. And I'm liking it, man. Ooh, Phoebe Bridgers. I've heard her name before. I think somebody told me to react to her before. So I'm excited for this one too. Nothing's New, featuring Phoebe Bridgers.
They tell you while you're young, girls go out and have your fun. Then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do it.
She's speaking facts.
It's been through it.
I like how Taylor Swift sticks up for women.
Lord, what will become of me once I've lost my novelty?
She has a very strong voice, especially in terms of like societal issues.
I've had too much to drink tonight. How can a person know everything at 18 and nothing at 22?
Oh man, don't get me started.
And you still want me? Or will it be cute?
Ooh.
All this crying in my room.
Okay.
When you can't blame it on my youth. And
Oh.
roll your eyes with affection.
Can't blame it on my youth. That was a nice
My
line.
cheeks are growing tired.
Phoebe Bridgers, you've already sold me. That was a nice verse, and you sang that phenomenal.
People love an ingenue.
An ingenue. It was an ingenue. Ingenue meaning an innocent young woman. Okay, woman. All right, cool. I know. I'm sorry.
In the middle of the night, it's like I can feel time.
Very soothing voice too.
How can a person know everything at 18, but nothing at
I really love those two lines right there. I love them.
You still want me. I know someday I'm gonna meet her. It's a fever dream, the kind of radiance you only.
Oh yeah, I like the back and forth. Let's go.
She'll know the way, and then she'll say she got the map from me.
When Taylor Swift gets in her old bag. Oh yeah.
You still want me when I'm nothing new.
I like how these songs are very hard hitting. Like they're very, again, intimate. I'm using that word a lot. She has a very strong voice in terms of anything about societal issues. If she speaks on it, she's gonna like cause some movement. And I'm liking how, so far from what I've heard in her music, she uses it for quote unquote good. And I really like that, especially speaking on the topic right here of women getting so much hate for going out a lot or just doing certain stuff, which I think is unwarranted. I mean, you're a human being at the end of the day. Do what you want to do. And I like how she kind of like, it's almost like therapy in the song. It's a pretty comforting. And Phoebe Bridgers, there's an airplane kind of going by my house. If that's annoying, I'm sorry. But Phoebe Bridgers, she did her thing too. I like the little back and forth between them. These two lines specifically, how can a person know everything at 18 but nothing at 22? Those are very hard hitting lines. I feel like if you didn't listen to the song and you just put these two lines together and showed it to somebody, they would get a good feel for the track. I mean, this was a pretty nice and amazing track. More catered to the women, but even as a guy, I'm able to really enjoy that one. Anyways, track 24, which is Babe. Oh. Wow, this is different. Oh man. There's that guitar and then the heavy claps. Huh. Ooh. Emphasis on the babe. I like how this is mixed too, because I have certain instruments in my left ear and then the instrumental on my right. I like how she like makes these kind of sad songs, but with a bop in it. Oh yeah, let's go. Ooh. Uh-huh. Ooh. Talk to him. Ooh. brought it down so effortlessly. Like there was no breakage. Whoa. Oh my gosh. The way she like breaks up the beat without causing any like awkwardness is pretty cool. Oh, she was in her bag on this one too. What about your promises, promises? Her song, I always find myself after Taylor Swift reactions, like just randomly singing song lyrics from all their songs. Like this is definitely gonna be one of those. What about your promises, promises? Just going around the house, making something to eat maybe, or just walking my dog just out of nowhere saying, what about your promises, promises? But anyways, besides the point, this song was a little bit different in terms of like its tempo and like its overall feel from the other tracks that we've heard in the part 2 of this reaction. And I really like this one too. It had I said in the middle of the reaction of the song, she does a really great job of breaking up the track, whether that be the tempo or just like the composition of the instrumental, switching keys. Like there's no awkwardness when it comes to like a switch. It's very right away and very fluid and cohesive, and it works so well because there's times when you listen to a track and you know what beat switch is coming, so you're able to get ready for it, and then you're like, oh yeah, that was nice. But with her, it's like smack, like it's right, it's like it switches instantly, and then you're like, oh wow, that was pretty cool. She does a phenomenal job of that. All right, now on to track 25, which is Message in a Bottle. Oh man, gosh, this has like a dance feel. Oh wow. Okay, let's go. Woo. Oh, see right there, she added one element, but it did so much. If you ain't on the dance floor, then where you at? If you're still having fun in the Taylor Swift party, let me hear you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, go crazy. See right there, she was getting higher and then it came down. You can hear her sneaky vocals in the background too. I love this track, man. I think it's phenomenal. Fun track, man. I definitely like that one. She really does a good job of taking like just like things that, like, for example, she used the cardigan, and the way she flipped that cardigan to have it have such creative, like a strong meaning in her album was crazy. And then the Message in a Bottle, like we've obviously heard the Message in a Bottle, kind of, we've seen like movies that kind of did it. We've seen shows that did it. The way she did it and then like kind of amplified its meaning onto this track was pretty creative, and honestly really shows a lot of her artistry. Again, that's why I'm really excited for the both tracks, because although these tracks may not be the ones to get you off your seat dancing, going crazy, it really showcases her and what her, like her brain and what she's trying to do when it comes to artistic freedom, and just her kind of really getting her own kind of like stuff off. I'm trying not to curse too much because I be cursing a lot. And I really like these tracks, man, because I end up kind of like playing these tracks more than I do the popular ones, just for like my own personal taste, especially when I'm just like in a vibe, kind of just chilling. I want to listen to something more introspective or something with more meaning in it. Not to say that her popular tracks don't have meaning, because they freaking do, but When it comes to like a vibe like this, it's definitely my bag, especially when the weather's kind of gloomy like it is right now. Yeah, definitely Message in a Bottle is crazy. All right, track 6 is I Bet You Think About Me with Chris Stapleton. And again, I'm new to country, but I know Chris Stapleton is that guy. So this is kind of like a half introductory to him. So let's go.
3 a.m. and I'm still awake. I'll bet you're just fine, fast asleep in
By the way,
your city.
I meant to say she mentioned London in the last track. So I got to figure out that correlation again because it's not the first time she mentioned London, as well as New York.
Than mine. And the girl in your bed has a fine pedigree.
Whoa. That took a different turn. Is that a harmonica or something?
Yeah, they let me sit in back when we were in love.
Oh, yeah.
Sit around talking
I like her
about
delivery
the
right here.
meaning of life and the book that just saved them that I hadn't heard of.
Ooh, let's go.
Now that we're done and it's over,
We're singing together.
I bet you couldn't believe, and I bet you think
Oh, yeah.
about me.
I thought it was gonna be like a drum build up, but if they paused the beat, kind of brought it in right here with the whatever this is.
Mansion, just living room dancing and kitchen table bells. But you know what they say, you can't help
Yo,
who
when they
you
sing
fall
together,
for. And you and I
crazy.
fell, laughed at my dreams, rolled your eyes at my jokes.
You laughed at my dreams and rolled your eyes at my jokes. Ooh. Ooh. Shame on you.
Your shrink to know that you'll never be happy, and I bet you think about me.
Very interesting, like production choice, especially with the high pitch. I think harmonica. I think it is. Oh yeah, you know I was waiting for the bridge.
The voice is so loud, saying, why did you let her go? Does it make you feel sad that the love that you're looking for is the love that you had?
Yo.
Now
Ooh.
you're out in the world, searching for your soul, scared not to be hip. Scared, but now that we're done and it's over, I bet it's hard to believe, but it turned out I'm harder to forget than I was to leave.
Oh yeah, come on.
I bet you think about me.
Yeah, I love this one too. The contrast and the voices coming together make it so much better too. Who is this song? Taylor Swift. I bet you think the song is about me, right? I bet you think me. Who's the guy now? Okay, the video wouldn't go with Miles Teller and his wife. Is it just like one of those make-believe songs, or is it one of those where she's directing to? Okay, it's about Jake Gyllenhaal. Alright, it's hard. I am very out of tune with her love life and kind of like who she's dated, but I've been finding out ever since you guys have been commenting, because I do read the comments. So let me know. Is it Jake? Is it Jake the song about? Or I think it was Harry Styles that was another one. But I said in my previous reactions, imagine her making a song about you, and you know it's about you too. It's very direct. I mean, she might not put a name, but what she's saying, you know it's about you. And I like how she added this. I love when she's in her I don't care bag, and like she really on some savage mode stuff. She said, I bet you think about me when you say, oh my gosh, she's insane. She wrote a song about me. That was pretty funny. I think she's amazing for that. I will forever give her. Toxic Taylor is one of my favorite Taylors of all time. I say that jokingly, of course, too. But yeah, Chris Stapleton, he didn't have too much of a crazy presence, but he did kind of like did some background vocals for Taylor right there when they sang together. I thought it was a pretty great track. I mean, the way the voice kind of like contrast and fit together is always gonna be pretty amazing. I said it before too. Taylor Swift with another artist is usually pretty fire, because like she does a great job of picking like feature artists and who should be, you know, with her in a track. Because I mean, I wouldn't want to hear with Gunna. I wouldn't want to hear that, but her and Chris Stapleton, I may not have thought about it before, but them being together, they sound crazy. Also, that Lana Del Rey song from that album Midnight's crazy. I was listening to it the other day. Awesome. Track 27, Forever Winter.
He says he doesn't believe anything much he hears these days. He says, why fall in love just so you can watch it go away?
Damn, that's pretty sad.
He spends most of his nights wishing it was how it used to be. He's up 3 a.m. pacing.
Alright, she's mentioned 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and 4 a.m. a lot. Oh my gosh.
Most of the time.
Oh yeah, she sped up her delivery right here.
His laugh is a symphony. When the lights go out, it's hard to breathe. I pull at every thread, trying to solve the puzzles in his head. Too young to know it gets better. I'll be summer sun for you forever.
That's a nice line right there. I like the feel of this song so far. She's got like a very emotional delivery here. Some sneaky vocals.
She hears these days. I say, believe in one thing, I won't go away.
Ooh, that was nice. That was a nice line she got off there. She says, I say, believe in one thing, I won't go away. I mean, whether it's true or not, that's a different story, but that was a nice line. Like, if somebody told me that, I'd be like, oh, shit. Okay. But yeah, another great track. I mean, so far, I haven't heard a bad Taylor Swift track, honestly, in my personal opinion. They're either, like, really, really, like, they're all, like, I like to categorize her music into moods. So like, I'll listen to like a lot of this album, right? Or the full album, I should say. And I'll say, all right, these are my more upbeat tracks. These are my kind of soothing tracks, and these are my in my feelings tracks. And if I make those playlists, right, and I put those songs in their kind of respective kind of categories, there'll be some that would kind of intertwine, right? But for the most part, we'll separate into categories. If I just put them in shuffle and whatever my mood is, I'm not gonna skip any of them. They're all pretty good, with the exception of one song, which is where is it? Stay. That's probably the only Taylor Swift track that I do not really want to listen to. It's not a bad song. I think it was just a fun track for her to get in the studio and kind of make it have some fun. But for me, that's like the only Taylor Swift track where I don't really want to listen to it again, respectfully. But all the other tracks I really rock with. All right, now the next track is Run.
1, 2, 3, 4.
With Ed Sheeran.
And my so-called friends, they don't know. I'd drive away before I let you go. So give me a reason and don't say no.
Their voices together sound really great, especially on the Reputation album. The way they harmonize together and the way Ed Sheeran singing on this one really shows what I'm kind of used to hearing him. Him on the Reputation album was also pretty good, but right here, I feel like they're really getting into like this is them. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but this is them right here.
We can go where our eyes can take us.
Like
go where no one else
their voices together really kind of carry you somewhere else.
Laugh like a child.
Damn, voice had a strong presence.
Like no one cares. No one to be, no one to tell.
The imagery and then the feeling they give onto the listener, those together, man. Wow.
We can go like they're trying to chase us. Go where no one else is run.
I like this song a lot. Specifically when they harmonize together. Oh man. I was about to parse it, but I know you guys would get mad if I did. I love the vibe of this song, man. And the way they sing together, phenomenal. You know, the more I listen to Taylor Swift, the more like, which by the way, before I get into that, her and Ed Sheeran are a great duo. Great duo. From the few songs that I've heard from them two already, crazy. Like, I want to hear more. I mean, they could make a collab album. That would be crazy. I think that would be crazy. But the other point I was making was Taylor Swift has like a lot of songs that I'm adding to my guitar playlist, and my guitar playlist pretty much consists of songs that are, when I'm playing guitar, I have my days where maybe it's raining, I like to just sit in a corner with my guitar and just play along to a few songs. Like, they have this certain vibe where like it's a chill, relaxed kind of, it's a feeling. I don't know how to portray it. I don't know how to explain it, but this would be one of those songs that I put in the playlist where I just put it on shuffle, and whatever comes on, I'm gonna play along to. She has a lot of those songs where you can definitely just, the music kind of like takes you somewhere. There's like a strong feeling. It might not be the most upbeat song, even though sometimes it is, but a song like this where it might go under the radar, I love tracks like that, man. Especially with the feeling they portray, the lyrics, the way they sing together, everything top to bottom is great. All right, track 29 is The Very First Night.
I wish I could fly. I'd pick you up and we'd go back in time.
Oh, what a nice start.
And so
Oh.
it goes. Every weekend the same party. I never go alone, and I don't seem broken hearted.
Oh my gosh. Let's go, Taylor. Come on. Oh. What? Oh my. What a vibe, man. What a vibe. Yo, that beat is thumping. And she floating on this. Oh. She said, back then we didn't know we were built to fall apart. Yo. Oh man, she has those lines that just, wow.
We broke each other's hearts, but don't forget about the night out in LA. I miss you like it was the very first night. Take me away, take me away, take me away.
I was about to like start a point, but then I saw like the "Take Me Away" kind of repeated it, and I knew she was gonna get in her bag right there, and I wasn't wrong. Oh my gosh. If you're still having fun at the Taylor party, let me hear you. And drums, man. And then the guitar. Yeah, you know I love this one. Yo, what a great song, especially towards like the end of the album after getting like so many kind of intimate tracks and a lot more slower pace. And I still really love the other ones, but I feel like the sequencing and the second half of the album is a lot more structured and a lot more cohesive, and tracks fall into places now where they're very needed, especially like right there, because we had a run of, you know, tracks of getting us in our feels, and although that one kind of might get you in your feels too, it had a little bit more of a upbeat kind of feel to it, a little bit more of a fun kind of feel, and I like that, man. I definitely love The Very First Night. The whole overall kind of theme of that song was amazing in itself. The very first night, think about it, the very first night of whatever you want to think about. This great song. Anyways, track 30 is All Too Well, 10-minute version. 10-minute version is crazy, but let's see what this one's about. Which, by the way, now that I listened to the whole second half of the album, now I can add the full thing to my library. There you go. So All Too Well, I definitely loved it the first reaction, but I haven't listened to it that often because I've been very kind of careful not to fall into like the second part of the album because I was saving it for the first reaction. So I don't remember too much of All Too Well. I do remember kind of like the cadence and its overall kind of feeling to it. But some of the lyrics I might have forgot a little bit. There's got to be some like joke where Jake Gyllenhaal goes into a spot and they play Taylor Swift. Wow.
older, but your lovers stay my age.
Ooh,
From
she's
when your
wow.
Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight. Cities barren cold, I still remember.
Yo, if my ex made a song like this going at me in public, wow, I don't know how to feel. Sick to my stomach. Yo, that closing to the song is a great touch. Yo, the way she's going off right here too, but not in the way that she usually does. Oh yeah. It's like the hauntingness in her vocals right here that adds so much kind of like oomph to it. Jake Gyllenhaal, man. I don't know what you did, but she went at you this album. Oh my gosh, man. All right, I'm gonna let it float on to the last track, which is a message from Taylor, which is about 25 seconds long. Let's see what she got to say to us, or to me.
Musically and lyrically, Red resembled a heartbroken person. It was all over the place. A fractured
That makes so
mosaic
much
of
sense.
feelings that somehow all fit together in the end. Happy, free, confused. These are the original 30 songs that were meant for Red. I love you guys.
It's pretty cool, man. Oh. Alright, let me stop right there because I'll definitely get in my bag. I love State of Grace. But yeah, that's what I was kind of getting toward the whole entire reaction was it just kind of seems out of place, but it all fits within the same somehow. Like it's just imagine someone just threw a puzzle at you, but a bunch of pieces, all the pieces are everywhere, but eventually they all come together. They all come together, right? And that kind of felt like the sequencing of the album, especially towards the end where it got a little bit more cohesive. And I am planning to do like a little bit of a review. I think I want to start doing that is after my first reaction, just kind of do like a maybe drop the review 2 days later about how this album maybe grew on me, maybe it didn't grow on me, maybe some songs I liked more or some songs I felt out of love. So let me know if you're interested in that. Because I usually at the end of these reactions I do a little mini review, give my thoughts on the album. I already did so in the part 1 of this reaction. Part 2, you already kind of got my thoughts in terms of like the sequencing and how I kind of really feel, but I do plan to go more in depth in a separate video. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. I would definitely love to do that, especially after all my album reactions for whatever artist. Just kind of do that. I kind of wish I did it for some of the other albums I listened to in the past, like Billie Eilish, Charlie XCX, because those were phenomenal albums. Especially the 1989 one. Oh, wow. I love that album a lot. And this album would definitely be one that I'm looking forward to making the review on in terms of like how my thoughts have kind of changed after listening to this multiple times. See, I've definitely been listening to the majority of the first half a lot, especially just me like walking my dog, in the gym, in the car, getting the car test. And some songs I've been kind of skipping, not because I don't like them, but because I keep replaying the same ones over and over again that I really love. And now that I'm listening to the second half, I definitely plan to listen to it more later on in the day, tomorrow a lot, especially like in the gym, passive listening in the car, or just whatever I'm doing, just listening to it throughout the entire day. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in that. Anyways, that's the reaction, man. Thank you for watching. If you really enjoy the content, make sure you give it a like and make sure you comment below what Taylor Swift album I should react to next. I do want to react to the albums, either, I don't know the name of it, but the one where she's in a purple dress with Enchanted on it, or I think it's Fearless, I don't know, and the other one with Love Story in it, because those are the two Taylor tracks that I knew before reacting to any of her music, like word for word, that were in my library. So I kind of want to see how those albums kind of fit, because I know those are really old albums compared to like when these albums were released. So I'm really curious. Just let me know in the comments the suggestion of what album I should react to next. But yeah, man, if you really rock with me, go ahead and subscribe. And if you really rock with me, go ahead and sign up for the Patreon. So reason why I'm going to continue to make content. You get early access to all the videos, full and uncut reactions, as well as other exclusive perks. I'm always working, so I'm definitely going to add more exclusive perks. Sorry for like stuttering a lot and like stumbling on my words. I have Invisalign, and right now the tray I'm on is really messing me up. But yeah, man, if you rock with me, go ahead and sign up for the Patreon. If not, just you watching, I really do appreciate that. But yeah, man, until next time, this was a fun reaction. Catch you on the next one. Peace.